Hey, Jordan. Wanted to ask you just about how Race Thompson has been a mentor. You plays your position, and obviously trying to learn a lot from. Been like as a mentor, some things that you've learned from him this season.
Ray's taught me like a lot of things about basketball, even like for basketball. When I'm saying that, I mean like he's really good at like telling me how to move. You know what I mean? Because like something like that was something that I didn't really have in my bag. How to move and like how to like read a defense and knowing where to be. That's something that I say he helped me on. But also like non-basketball wise, he's told me how to like control like my emotions. You know what I mean? Like he taught me how to like control like my game and just be poised. You know what I mean? So like that also helped a lot because in the beginning like that was something I kind of struggled with. So yeah.
Keegan.
Hey, Jordan, thanks for the time. Just want to check in, 5-game losing streak, you break it last night against Maryland. What was kind of the attitude like in the locker room? Was there kind of a collective breath of fresh air, deep breath, or kind of the same old business?
Yeah, for sure. Like, I mean, we did have a sigh of relief at the end. Everybody was, happy we finally booked a winning streak, but it was kind of short lived because now we know we have to, keep going and, get ready for the next game, which is Minnesota. So, yeah.
Mike Schumann.
Hey, Jordan, I know you're just a freshman eligibility wise, but, so I don't know how much you're focused on playing time right now, but when you think about it, like what are you focused on to help you see the floor more? What's the staff's message to you that you should focus on to help see the floor more?
Well, one thing Coach Fife always tells me like before the game is like when we're stretching, like he always tells me to like do Geronimo things, which is rebound, play defense, shoot open shot if it's there. Always to catch the ball with the seams when I shoot, and that's really all I've been doing. I mean, like playing time. I'm not really worried about playing time because I know that if I just do what I can, control that to the best of my ability, I know I'm gonna see the floor. So I'm just trying to be consistent with that.
Tom Brew.
Jordan, most of your time when you come in is for race and that four spot and that. But what is it that with your game that you need to work on either during the season or the summer to be more of a perimeter player as well in the future?
All I need to really work on, what I'm focusing on working on is probably I would say just more ball handling because that never seems to not help. You know what I mean? More ball handling and really just like the IQ aspect of it, just like learning how to move like a guard. Because I remember when he played for Northwestern, he was shorthanded and I was at the 3. I kind of found it like pretty difficult to like maneuver like off ball and like because as a guard like I couldn't be in the paint with 2 bigs in there, so like it kind of caused a lot of confusion. But like I just had to learn just get the mentality right to play as a guard. So that's really got to work on that, and that comes from like watching film and studying like our plays, the 3-man plays and stuff. But other than that, I would say ball handling, just probably like working on like a mid-range pull-up, which is something that I've been working on a lot. So yeah.
What about footwork defensively in that too? Is that different out there?
For sure. I mean, all my life I've been guarding like 1 through 5, so like I feel like my footwork is is good, but like it doesn't help to work on that as well. Work on my footing and make sure I get it right. So
Tyler.
Hey Jordan, I hope you're doing well. As far as Race Thompson's toughness, is there anything in a practice or a time in a weight room that you can remember that just kind of speaks to his overall toughness?
I wouldn't say like a certain time, but like every time like we're in practice and like I guess a play happens, like we're live and someone gets hurt, like or Race gets hurt, like he never like takes the time to like sit out. Like he never like he can like get like hit in the head and like he'll come back in, like regardless of coach saying like, hey, like you sit out or like take a lap. You know what I mean? He's always like saying, nah, I'm good, coach, let's go. You know what I mean? He's always ready to like compete regardless of how he's feeling. So like, and like me watching that as I guess as a underclassman is really inspiring, and it encourages me to do the same. Just keep fighting, regardless of the situation. So,
Jeff Rabjohns.
Hey man, thanks for your time. I'm curious a player's view of being on the bubble, bracketology, that kind of stuff. First of all, do you guys as players, do you pay any attention to it? Do you try to ignore it, but occasionally glance at it? And what's the feeling like? Is it concerning, or is it like, hey, we got an opportunity? So just what are those two things like from a player's view?
Me personally, like, I don't worry about that kind of stuff. I mean, like, the whistle blows, I'm over there to compete, play basketball, whatever. Of course, I see certain posts on, the social media, stuff like that, but I don't really pay much mind to it, if I'm being honest. I just play hard every time I get a chance. So.
And what's Coach Woodson's message been as far as NCAA tournament chances? Leo was saying he basically laid out, hey, here's the path. Just kind of how did you guys, the players, respond to that?
Mm-hmm. I mean, Coach Woodson, like Anthony said, he just gave us, like, a guide to follow and say, hey, like, we got to get these wins, got to play hard, and like, we're all just locked in. You know what I mean? We're all just trying to prove our chances to make the tournament, and it is possible. So we haven't, hunger heads or anything like that. We're ready to go get what we want. So, yeah.
Kevin.
Sunday's going to be the third game in a week. And obviously you guys stepped up a little bit with some guys in foul trouble yesterday, but just how big is the second unit going to be for Sunday, given, potential for fatigue, and also just even going forward in March where you guys, might be playing a lot of tournament games, back-to-back games. How important is it going to be for you and some of the other guys to stay ready?
It's really important. Coach stresses that we get treatment, after every practice. It's important for us to get treatment to keep our bodies healthy and keep our minds right. It's really important for us to just stay healthy. So, like, that's what everybody's doing. Like, as we speak right now, practice just ended. Like, I know a couple of people who's probably getting in the steam room and then straight to the cold tank and getting all kinds of treatment to keep their bodies, loose and ready for next couple of games, because these next couple of games are really important. So, yeah.
Okay, we'll go Mike Pegram, and then we'll finish with Mike Schumann.
Hey, Jordan, when you as a bench, do you look at bench points versus the opposition after games? Do you kind of measure yourselves versus the other Big Ten teams in terms of what you guys are providing off the bench?
I guess as a player, the player's point of view, like me, I don't, but I know the coaches look into that kind of stuff like a lot. You know what I mean? They like, they're really stat heavy, and they really look into depth about like those kind of stuff. So yeah.
Okay, Mike Schumann, then Tom Brew.
I think Tom wants to ask my question, so go ahead, Tom.
I wouldn't mean to see it, Mike. Okay, Jordan. So we got to find out from you how that shot went in last night. Just kind of talk me through the play a little bit. And have you ever seen or anything done like that ever before?
One, I've never done anything like that before, but I don't know. I mean, the ball went up. What people don't really realize, like it was like when they boxed me out, like I still have a lot of advantage because I can really reach and just grab the ball over. And so the ball was at a point where I can still grab it and the guy was still boxing me out. And so I couldn't really grab it, so I just smacked it. And then it went off the floor, and then I saw the arc and I was like, that might be good. And then just dropped in, and I said, oh, I'll take my 2 points. Oh, well. Just went back on defense. So.
Okay, Schumann, you got a follow-up?
Yeah, I guess just how much does that personify what you called a Geronimo play? I mean, I've seen you several times this year just create chaos on free throw rebounds. I mean, is that what you're trying to do? Just do anything you can to get the ball loose like that?
For sure. That's the reason I smacked the ball, because I know if I can't fully grab it, I'm gonna just try to create opportunity. I could, you know what I mean? Which is regardless of how that happened. In that case, it's just smacking off the floor. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna try my best to create for my teammates and myself. So.